Incidentally, pause it for a second. He did it on the other side. He did it twice. The CNN cut away from him when he did it the second time.
Yeah.
But he did it twice. He turned around, did the same thing.
My heart goes out to you. It is thanks to you that the future of civilization is assured. Thanks to you.
Civilization.
There's so many good things I could say about Elon. Smart, intelligent, witty, the richest man in the world. You know,
Witty.
you talk about golf scores all the time.
Yep.
You know, if you played Madden, he's, you know, a 99 on wealth, 100 on wealth, 99 on strength, speed, agility, all that. Listen, Elon, public speaking maybe isn't your thing. Stand-up comedy maybe isn't your thing. So if he paid a little bit, just a little bit more attention, maybe preparation before going on stage, he would sort of avoid any gaffes. Now, he's literally did
Pause it. That's just, first of all, the first like 15 seconds of what he was saying was just like slurping it up. Just keep it up, buddy. I mean, suck up to that guy. That was disgusting. He'd be a 90. He's giving him Madden ratings on his IQ. I thought you wanted to say something. That's why I was pausing it. But that was disgusting. Like, we get it. You want that sweet money.
Oh, no. Yeah, he's on full bootlick mode, but he's got to be reasonable and be like, Elon just, you know, he's not great at public speaking. He was just winging it. But I'm sorry. Like, this is the time where he comes out for the first time in his life he ever goes like that. He planned this out. And he planned it out in such a way that there was enough ambiguity so that it would get this type of reaction. This is exactly everything that we are doing, they are doing, everybody we've covered is exactly what he wanted to have happen. And it's a fairly easy thing to manipulate if you're willing to do that. And the point is that he has no problem with it being interpreted either way.
Right.
And that is what you do when you're a fascist. Like, that's the thing. You don't need everybody to see it as a Nazi salute because the Nazis see it that way. And for those people who don't see it that way, they're looking around going like, boy, anytime somebody's accused of being a Nazi, it's just overreaction. This is exactly the game plan. This is what they do. Go ahead. Any gaps? Now, he literally did and I go, whoa, what was that? Now, as a Jewish person, let me help you guys out there. He's not a Nazi. He doesn't go to Nazi rallies. Yeah. He's not a fan of Adolf Hitler. Stop it. I can already see the ridiculous media attacking this guy. Here it is. Reuters, Elon Musk's hand gesture during Trump interview festivities draws scrutiny. The guy was talking about space. I'm sure it looked awkward. I'm sure it looked weird.
No, he wasn't.
I'm sure if he had a chance to do it all over again, he probably wouldn't throw a Seacal out there to the atmosphere. He's more interested in going to Mars.
Stop it. I'm sorry. He was talking about civilization. You think he said civilization after that is a mistake? You're only a Nazi if you say you're a Nazi. If you go to Nazi rallies and you say you love Adolf Hitler, wow, it's crazy. That number of people, honestly, is probably in this country smaller than like the avowed white supremacists that are in groups that are basically Nazis, but don't call themselves Nazis. But if you were to have a beer with them or two, they would talk about the Nazis fondly. Like, it's just like, okay, fine, don't call him a Nazi. I'll say that that was a fascist symbol, a far-right fascist symbol meant to signal something to Nazis and did signal something to Nazis. Does it make it better? Like, I don't even care if even if it wasn't in Elon's heart, even if he wasn't obsessed with Western birth rates and natalism, even though if he didn't hate unions and communists and leftists, which is, by the way, also part of the Nazi ideology, even if he hadn't made anti-Semitic statements in the past, even if his grandparents weren't allegedly members of the Canadian be a Nazi party and loved apartheid. Even if we didn't have all of that context.
Unbanning and retweeting Nazi accounts on Twitter.
Right, re-platforming white supremacists. Even if we didn't have all this information, even if he wasn't a Nazi, you know what? I wouldn't care. Because what he did empowered and made those Nazis excited in the same way that when Donald Trump said Proud Boys stand back and stand by, Donald Trump's not a Proud Boy.
To be fair,
he would have had to have the outfit. He would have had to go to the rallies. He would have had to say, I'm a Proud Boy, put it on my chest. Or was he just trying to signal to those groups? Because that is the same thing. It's the same thing.
But to be
But on behalf of the Jewish community, relax. The guy's on the good team. He's on Team America. He wants the good guys to win.
Vinny.
Sustain this attack. He's going to be just fine.
For all the people out there, yeah, great point, because if you're playing the Hitler, Nazi, whatever, just shut up. Just shut up. You got, first of all, the guy's autistic. He has Asperger's. This guy has never been in the limelight. He's done interviews, which he's freaking amazing.
Wait a second, he's never been in the limelight?
He's